two. So then I will encourage them for a rematch so that we really see who is the champion between the two of you. So congratulations, and we look forward to you fighting again as you are putting it in September.
Thank you so much, sir.
So those were the thoughts of, Patrick Banda there, shedding more light on that particular bout against John Zulu, which went to the judges' scorecard, but of course won by John Zulu on split points decision. On the screen, you're currently watching the fourth bout, and it is Mombela Mukuni of Oriental Boxing Promotions in the orange trunks up against Bernard Sepe of Barotse Boxing Academy in the black trunks. This is the second round in as far as this bout is concerned, and the two boxers evenly matched, must be said, over the first and now the second.
Yes, they are evenly balanced, and you can see they are still sizing up each other, and they know each other from the amateur ranks, and they are trying to see who is the better of the two in tonight's encounter.
Do you think that there's extra pressure on the shoulders of Mombela Mukuni, considering that this is a boxing promotion that is being organized by his stable, which is Oriental Quarries Boxing Promotions?
Exactly, pressure is with Mombela because the Oriental has been proven to be producing winning boxers, so he doesn't want to appear to be the one who is going to tip the scale of losing for Oriental Promotions. So he's trying to push and push and push so that he can see what he can do in this fight this evening.
Looks like it's a tactic that Mombela has been employing throughout the course of this particular bout. The body shots aimed at the rib cages of Bernard in the black trunks, maybe trying to soften it up before he can go for the killer punch, so to speak.
Exactly, these are some of the young boxers I feel should have been representing Zambia at amateur level in terms of the Olympics, the Commonwealth Games, but apparently because of the limited resources in amateur boxing, that's why we are seeing that our boys, before they even get any international accolade, they turn to professional boxing so that they keep their sport and action in shape.
Yeah, so round one and round two have come and gone, and we are about to embark on round three. Just a quick reminder that this broadcast, courtesy of
seconds away,
the producers or the manufacturers of
seconds out,
and of course
round three,
where you can boost your odds and get value for your money. And of course, this particular international boxing bout coming to you courtesy of Oriental Boxing Promotions from the capital city here in Lusaka at the government complex. This is bout 4 of the 11 that you expect over the course of this particular weekend. And it is Mombela of Oriental in the orange trunks up against Bernard of Barotse. The two boxers with Bernard on the front foot. From Bernard there, one or two landing and catching, Mombela. But Mombela steadies himself and seemingly recovered from that flurry of punches.
Bernard Sepe, I think, if I'm not mistaken, just recently fought in the DRC under the same stable, Barose stables. He fought recently, so he should be up to speed in terms of fitness and should be able to show what is worth from Barose stables.
So this one evenly contested between these two boxers. And, not seeing a lot of footwork. I don't know if it's me, but I don't know whether it's a deliberate tactic to conserve energy. And, well, good couple of punches, but good defense from Bernard there, covering his face to good effect.
See that both boxers are throwing a lot of punches in the air, and usually as a boxer when you are throwing punches in the air you tend to tire yourself. You have to hit the target, and the targets are what the referees and judges look for. So these boxers, I think the corners should make sure that they advise the boxers to hit the targets and not throw the punches in the air.
Because ultimately it is those punches that could potentially win you a unanimous or split points decision in your favor. And this is what my co-commentator is trying to allude to as we come to the dying moments of round 3 in as far as this bout is concerned, the lightweight national non-title fight between Mombela Mukuni and of course Bernard Sepe. Round 3 has come to a close, and I think a lot of work needs to be done by the two coaches in the opposite corners, because this one looks like it's going to be a very, very difficult, fight for the judges to score if it continues on this trajectory.
Exactly, you can even see the mood of the audience.
Seconds
The
away.
fight doesn't seem to give that sparkle which is expected of tonight. So we expect maybe as the rounds progress,
Seconds out,
these sparkles
round
coming
4.
from these two boxers, senior boxers.
We're about to embark on round 4 in this particular bout. It is the lightweight national non-title fight between Mombela Mukuni in the orange trunks of Oriental Boxing Promotions and Bernard Sepe of Barote in the black trunks. Remember that today's fight is proudly brought to you by Sepe. Enjoy boosted odds, more bonuses and variety betting options on CastleBet. USSD dial star 234 hash. CastleBet Live, CastleBet VIP, and sign up on your www.castle.bet. Toss out to the rest. Your place is CastleBet Maiwaku. So yes, that's one of our sponsors for this international boxing tournament, alongside Big Tree, who are the manufacturers of Kung Fu energy drink, and the two boxers being separated by Mabel Mlenga, who is the referee of this particular bout.
Yes, the referee is docking one of the boxers for dropping the gum shoot. He dropped the gum shoot.
So yes, for the sake of our viewers out there watching us on Crown Television, watching us on Weman2, ZNBC TV3, Bernard, probably just shed more light when the boxer drops his gum. What does that mean, and what are the consequences for such an action?
Well, what usually happens is if it's a repeated offense, a point is deducted. Now, in most cases, our boxers don't train using gum shields, so it becomes an uncomfortable chewing. But going forward, I think the boxing board needs to be a little more restrictive on spitting out the gum by trying to catch them.
Expert analysis by Veron Wanga Jr., my co-commentator for the evening, shedding more light into the technical aspect of the sport of boxing. So yeah, we are into round 4 of this lightweight non-title fight between Mombela Mukuni of Oriental Boxing Promotions in the orange trunks, or the copper trunks if you like, and Bernard Sepe of Barote in the black trunks. Have you noticed any change in terms of tactical approach?
Yes, in this round, we've seen a lot of sparkles, especially from Mombela Mukuni. I think he's trying now to gauge his opponent and see that he has judged that he can have an upper hand. So we've seen the way he's attacking and weaving. Those wild punches they are rarely seen now. I think he's hitting the targets.
Not a very impressive tactic, because it seems like Mombela has his hands down. This could be an indication of him being tired, because normally as a boxer you want to have your arms up against the guide yourself. Pretty dangerous tactics. What do you think?
It is actually. I think what he has started doing is playing to the gallery, and that is very dangerous. We shouldn't encourage our boxers to be doing that, dropping the guard. You shouldn't drop the guard, even if you feel you are ahead in terms of points. You shouldn't drop the guard. The guard should always be up and chin down.
So there you go. That is the end of round 4 in this lightweight national non-title fight between Mombela Mukuni and of course Sepe.
Seconds away. Seconds away. Seconds out. Round 5.
That's the beginning of the 5th round. You can see that now the momentum has increased from both three boxers. See, they are attacking. Especially Mombela is becoming aggressive and trying to push the fight towards Sepe.
Boxers actually sizing each other up in this particular round. That was a vicious, uppercut by Bennett, which failed to connect with Mombela. Another, feature that we've seen throughout this particular fight. A lot of.
I think that's a slip.
Exactly my thoughts as well.
Just a slip.
Going back to my earlier, point of, a lot of wild punches and not hitting the target. Energy could be conserved if they are more tactful in their approach. Brendan, I don't know if you've noticed in the last couple of minutes, it seems like Mombela has lowered his arms. Surely that's a difficult and a very, very, very dangerous tactic to employ.
Well, sadly, I traveled with Mombela Mukuni to Harare, and he fell short again on a unanimous points decision. I feel his technical team, in as much as they're trying to create a path for him to probably, rise up to have a chance at the ABU title, I feel he needs to want it more. And this is a sport that he has chosen as a career, and I believe he needs to up his game and, of course, concentrate on what he's doing. Like you rightly said, earlier he was spitting out his gum shield, and he's a professional. He's had well over 10 fights, as a professional. And I believe, in as much as Sepe is a strong fighter, Mombela should actually step up the plate, concentrate, listen to his corner, and use the fight plan. Right now, I don't think he has a fight plan.
I mean, I'm very worried with Mombela Mukuni. The dropping of the guard, I think he shouldn't play to the gallery. If Sepe has observed what his opponent is doing, he could have taken an opportunity and advantage to score points.
Brennan, I just want to get your thoughts on this particular issue. The fact that, Oriental Boxing, promotions has got a number of fighters involved in this particular boxing tournament. Doesn't that give too much work on the plate of Coach Mike Weaver's unit, and as a result probably not concentrating as much on some of the other boxers, and giving them the attention that they deserve, especially the technical and tactical detail that is needed to win, international bouts?
Well, looking at Oriental Quarries boxing promotion, they've been in existence for a long time, and they are a professional outfit. The challenge, like I rightly said earlier on in the previous round, the boxer has to want it more. And sometimes self-discipline is one of the best keys for you to advance in this career. So in as much as the coaching staff makes an effort to train more boxers thoroughly, I think it's a passion. One also needs to take time out to understand what are my weaknesses, what are my strengths. More like a SWOT analysis to be able to gauge themselves going forward. Because in boxing, as you get older, you're supposed to be getting stronger within the fighting age of 18 to about 30. So Mombela right now doesn't have many years left for him to waste time and make elementary errors. I think he needs to up his game, concentrate on the sport that he loves, and of course understand the technique that the coaches are teaching him.
Absolutely spot on in that analysis, Vernon. And we're into the final round in as far as this bout is concerned. And so far, a couple of good punches and combination of right and left that I think caught Mombela there with 1 or 2, and I think that he might have scored a couple of points there.
And again, let's not play to the gallery. You see, we've been spoiled by the earlier matches, the 4-rounders where all boxers were debutants and really, really explosive. This is a very tough fight. Sepe comes in with a very strong career from the Barrett's stables. He's a well-seasoned boxer, and he's trained for this fight. He's actually focused for this fight. They knew about this fight 3 months ago, so he's been in camp preparing on this occasion, for this encounter with Mombela. So Mombela's just come from the previous fight, not too long ago, about a month ago. So there could be that ring fatigue also. But let's not just make assumptions. Let's wait and see, because this is professional boxing, the sport that we love the most.
Ring fatigue indeed. Both boxers are coming from fighting, the other one coming from fighting from Zimbabwe, the other one fighting from the DRC. So they should be able to show us the experience that they have. This is a very important bout that we were expected to see from our senior 2 boxers.
Well, unless something extraordinary happens here, like a knockout of some sort, this one should be going to the judges' scorecard. Vernon, on the evidence of what you've seen thus far, do you think Mombela or Bernard will be carrying the day if this one, goes the distance?
Well, my personal opinion is it's purely left up to the judges, but I think it's a fair fight, and I would call it a draw. Both boxers haven't impressed me beyond what I had expected. So I think it's at the discretion of the judges, who are better placed to score since they're sitting right by the ringside.
I think the best judges is the audience also. You can tell from the quietness of the audience that this fight hasn't really lived up to its expectations of the audience. So let's leave it to the judges to tell us the outcome.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the body language of both camps. None of them really barking out instructions. Maybe resounds to probably the result that you've already alluded to of it being a draw ultimately. Seems like the boxers have run out of ideas as we come towards the final seconds in as far as this bout is concerned between Mombela Mukuni of Oriental Boxing Promotions and Sepe of Barotse. And truth be told, the ring has like ultimately it will be the judges to decide the outcome in as far as the winner and loser of this particular fight is concerned.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just seen the super middleweight bout between Bernard Sepe of Zambia from Barossa Stables and Mombela Mukuni from Oriental Quarries Stables. Ladies and gentlemen, we await the results. In the meantime, as we await the results, we do have some good news coming from Addis Ababa. Those of you who have been following will know that Patrick Chinyemba was fighting tonight, and he has been crowned the new IBA African Flyweight Champion.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's just an announcement that our very own Patrick Chinyemba has finally made it and won the IBA.
That's our very own Patrick Chinyemba, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, as we wait for the results,
Gideon Matanda, who is actually
is a local
professional
welterweight bout,
coached by Ray Gray. This will be a good fight
two
because
Zambian
I'm all
fighters.
expectant for
Let's wait for the results first,
who will be
and
fighting
then
Josan
we'll get
Banda
to the
from
announcement.
stable. Your betting partners for today's epic showdown is Castlebet, ladies and gentlemen. Unlock instant odds, bigger bonuses, and a world of betting options with Castlebet. Dial *234# for Castlebet USSD. Experience Castlebet Lite or level up with Castlebet VIP. Ready to play? Sign up now. www.castle.bet.
Ladies and gentlemen, the scores: Judge 1, 60-54. Judge 2, 60-54. Judge 3, 60-54. On unanimous points, ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Mombela Mukuni.
So the Oriental boxer Mombela Mukuni with the victory in this fourth bout of
So how do you feel about this win? How do you rate your opponent?
For Mombela Mukuni.
Do you think that was a clear win for you? Yes. Congratulations, thank you. A big hand, ladies and
Mombela Mukuni
gentlemen.
there, believing that
Mombela
he is going to
Mukuni.
win the fight. And yeah, the judges definitely concur with his line of thought by giving him the decision after it went the distance of 6 rounds. Ultimately,